Hello, everyone. So, last week or a few weeks back, I put a post up about death cleaning, and people asked me some questions. So, I'm going to answer those questions and explain a little bit about death cleaning and how it works and why it's good for you. So, I'm doing this on the podcast as well as that's why I got my phone, as well as for the YouTube. Make sure that you check us out at hectorsalva.com, sign up for the newsletter, and you'll see all my information there, my social media, so on and so forth. So, hectorsalva.com. For this podcast, you can sign up for it at Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. So on your phone, you can subscribe to listen, get the episodes right away. So what's death cleaning, right? So last week I put up a post about how I was death cleaning, and it's lots of good. So death cleaning basically is that you're cleaning for your death. You're cleaning as if you were dead already. So why is this beneficial to you? It's beneficial to you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, holistically, in many ways. So, in death cleaning, right, you're just keeping what you need in order to live and live well within your means and keeping what it is that you need in or what it is that you hope to keep in the event that you would pass away. Meaning, you're thinking about, like, basically, if I'm dead, someone's going to have to clean all this stuff up. What of this stuff is essential for me to live? So I need to keep it. So that gets kept. And what is it that stuff that people are just generally going to throw away? What is stuff that I'm keeping that people are going to throw away? It means something, maybe even means something to me, but it's not going to mean anything to anyone else. And is it going to be a big job for them to come in and clean up my whole space and throw all my stuff away? Because essentially that's what happens. When you die and when you pass away, generally your relatives, somebody here or there, whoever's left in charge, is going to come in or even send a cleanup crew to go through the house and toss things out, etc., etc. Most of your stuff is going to end up in the garbage. Now, I know that death cleaning sounds a little morbid to some, right? But the beauty of death cleaning is that death is always with you. And death is a fact of life. When you came into life, you purchased a ticket for death. It's just the way that it is. It is what it is. And in our spirituality, everything is beautiful and everything has its place. Death cleaning lets you really let go of and get rid of a lot of things that are really just taking up a lot of space and energy. And if it's just go sitting around collecting dust, it could be being used by someone else in a way that's blessing them, that it's actively being used. So for my death cleaning, I started out with my office, in which, like, I removed tons of stuff, and it's very little. I'm actually sitting in it now. Very little that's left in here, but it's all pretty much stuff that I use and that I use on the regular everyday basis. For you, it may be a little bit more difficult to get rid of so much stuff, but the thing about death cleaning is that you keep aside, a box or a tote of stuff that may hold sentimental value to you, but maybe to no one else. Keep some items that are yours. Keep some items that are yours because they're special to you and they mean something to you. But make it kind of super easy to be cleaned up after your death. That's kind of the concept. We all are going to die at some point, It's not something that humans, people in general, like to face or discuss or talk about, but it is something that happens every single day. Every single day, even prior to our current times in which this video is being shot, every single day, right? 100,000 people die just generally on the regular, just like through life, through things that happen in life. So it does happen. It is something that's very real, and it's true to a certain extent. A lot of people have a lot of stuff collecting dust. So, if there's items that you need that are necessary for you to do your business, do your business. Or for you to live, your pots and pans, like your utensils, all these things for you to live. Really, a lot of these things can be used by someone else outside of you in the event or case of your passing, right? So these are not necessarily things that are going to end up in the trash, and even if they do, somebody could pick them up and use them. So that's A. B is, keep a small amount of stuff that means something to you. And C, you're going to see that death cleaning is very, very liberating. It's going to liberate a lot of your energy. Why? This is one of the major benefits. You're going to get a lot more energy return, like very, very quickly. How did I go about it? Basically, I use the basic question is like, what's going to happen to this when I die? And basically, if it's just going to basically end up in the garbage, then I choose whether I'm going to donate it, sell it, trash it, or keep it, right? And out of, a whole office full of stuff, what I ended up keeping was a filing cabinet with all the most important files, and basically a little stand here, shelving stand that keeps all my stuff, my chair, a table for my computer, which is the main things that get used in the office. So, and of course the printer. So basically going through each space, one space at a time. Another thing that can help you is piling up all your similar or same items, because you may have, like I have, like 20 flower vases, because we give the spirits flowers and people send flowers, so on and so forth. So there's no need for really 20 flower vases. There's many other things that can serve, if necessary, as vases, so on and so forth, etc. So death cleaning liberates a lot of your energy, because your energy is tied up with your stuff. Your energy and your stuff's energy melts together. Your stuff, everything you own, owns you. That's what one of the spirits came here, one of the mysteries came here and said, is that everything that you own owns you, right? So all of these items, it makes cleaning way easier. It just makes your life way easier. You're going to free up a lot of your energy. And a lot of stuff that we collect as people, we kind of like forget. Like things just come in. And generally the space will be filled when there's space. So this is going to open up a lot of things for you, open up a lot of energy. It's going to do a lot of great things. You're going to find yourself, and it can be, I'm not going to lie to you, some people find this, I haven't so far, really deeply emotional thing, right? But if that's what's going on for you, that's great. That's wonderful. Roll on through it if this is something that you want to undertake. And even if you do it on a smaller level, it's still going to free up some of your energy. So this is really something that's good for a lot of people, and something that you may want to take on if you so decide. So God bless you. Keep the faith as always. And until next time.